so much better than this other previous stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much.
That was my politically correct statement.
Yeah.
Well, we had a great time.
We like Pam's new co-host better than the last one.
We all do. I'm so glad. Pam gives me a lot of grief about my Southern accent, but I tease her and tell her, people love the accent. So, and of course that's. I'm sorry.
From the South, Pam and Jason have accents. You don't have an accent. You speak just
listen to that.
Bran, I am so thrilled that you said that because I've been trying to pound that in her brain and make her understand that I'm not the one with the accent. And she claims I don't have an accent in her, in that northern Midwestern Chicago sounding voice.
Pam,
I don't have an accent. I'm like, what? So, and of course she claims I do, and I'm like, no, I'm totally normal sounding. So, it's all a matter of where you're from. If you're from a certain place, you sound normal, like everyone else. But if you go to, if I travel out of the state of North Carolina to other parts, I just try not to talk because the moment I open my mouth, people go, okay, you're either from North Carolina or from Texas. Which one?
Well, of accents, I've always wondered why nobody in Landview or Pine Valley says water for water.
Exactly. I don't get it.
Water? It's the same kind of soap.
Water.
It's the same kind of soap opera logic that makes you makes you not question how an Australian and a Brit can have a kid with an American accent. That was a General Hospital reference.
Well, your children pick up the accent of their peers, actually.
Good point.
True.
Well, that's true. And for the record, Pam has an accent. Dawn has an accent. I do not.
Well, did you see? I took a poll. I took a poll in the chat room, and I asked who has an accent, and the winners are Pam and Dawn. So sorry.
Jason, you're from Chicago too, so then that means you as well.
Actually, I'm from Cleveland, and I don't have an accent from Cleveland.
Yeah, but same thing, and you lived here, so you picked up our accent there.
Well, you know what? I don't. Jason does not sound like he has an accent to me. And Bran does not sound like she has an accent either. So, I've got
hard to achieve that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I can turn it on really fast if you want me to.
I think accents are a turn on.
I love it.
Get me tired or drunk and it'll come out. Or when I get really excited or mad. If I get mad, it'll come out.
I know. Mine gets, believe it or not, when I'm mad and fired up, it gets worse. So, I really try to keep it, sounding somewhat professional, when I'm on air, but it's still tough. So I haven't fooled anyone yet. People still ask now, where are you from in the South? It's not where are you from, it's where are you from in the South, because they know that's where I'm from. So it's, it's just a matter of pinpointing the right state, but it's all good. So that's what makes us all unique and different is, where we come from. So that's a good thing.
Well, kids, I've enjoyed my time here with everybody, but we're going to get shut off in a few minutes.
Yes, we are, aren't we?
Well, that's rude. Blog Talk Radio likes you.
They do, and that's why I've been on so long today.
Well, guys, I told Pam before we aired tonight, I said, we're going to go almost 3 hours. She goes, no, we won't. I said, yes, we will. I know we're going to go 3 hours. And she goes, oh, no, hour and a half. I said, no, we won't even, no, I'm glad you didn't bet me, lady. I am so glad you did not bet me on that.
No.
So, but gosh, it's been a blast. What a great celebration show.
It sure has been. Time to call, but it's like all good things. Time to call it a night. The party's over. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hotel, motel time.
Exactly.
I used to bartend, and we used to yell that at the end of the night. Hotel, motel time. Everybody got to go.
Well, now we know.
Yeah. So thank you, Jason and Bren and Dom. And Dawn, thank you for helping us achieve this over 500,000, because without you, I wouldn't be on air either, without the listeners, without the guests, and without my special contributor who had made it possible for me to come on here. I thank her from the bottom of my heart. And I thank all of you.
Yes, thank you so very much, everyone. And Pam, you're awesome, and I couldn't think of anyone better I'd want to do a show with. So I'm very honored and privileged to be here. And thanks to all the listeners and fans and our amazing guests and just people that we collaborate with 24/7. It's been an amazing ride so far. Far more. I mean, it's just been bigger than Pam and I could have ever envisioned.
This was supposed to be a 1 or 2 day a week show.
Yeah, it's not worked out that way. So So anyway, so it's great, and we appreciate all your support and your loyalty, and we thank you so very much.
Yeah. And one thing, too, don't forget to follow at soap-socialite on Twitter so you can keep up to date with what is going on, as well as their newsletter at soap-socialite.com. If you want the discount for their upcoming event for Eileen and Leah for $75, it's good through January 24th unless Jason decides to extend it for whatever reason. And you can email fan events at soap-socialite.com, put in the subject line Take Two Radio. And with that, I want to thank you all and wish you all a wonderful night.
Don't forget to follow me on Twitter too, ALLNEWTPIR. Believe me, you won't forget it. I have my own special brand of madness.
Yeah, you'll love Dom. So follow him too. He's a hoot. So thank you, everybody. Good night.
Thank you for having us on. We'll see you in. We'll see you at 1 billion listeners.
Yeah,
that's right. We have
1 billion.
If we get 1 billion listeners, I'll demand we bring on Eaton Regal.
Yeah. Yeah, coming up shortly, 1 billion. It'll be a song.
There you go. It's just a matter of time, huh?
Right.
Right.
All right. Good night, Dom.
Good night, guys, and good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
Take
care. Good night, Jason.
Good night. Thank you again for having us on.
Me. You're welcome.
Good night,
Bren.
Good night, guys.
Okay, and last but not least, good night, Dawn. And we will be back again tomorrow with Meryl Starr, the organizer for Hollywood Elite. So join us at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, same place, same time. Not as long as of a show, but we'll be here.
That's right. And so that we don't forget, Friday.
Right,
and Friday is coming. We have John Lindstrom at 7 p.m. Eastern, and formerly of As the World Turns, and General Hospital, and just recast the General Hospital. So we will be talking with him. So excited. I can't wait. So,
he makes his first appearance January 30th as Kevin Collins.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see him and Lucy back together and see what they get into. It should be a blast. But in the meantime, we'll talk to him first. And he's got a new movie out, or coming out, How We Got Away with It, that he's written and produced and I believe directed. So check that out on Facebook. He has a Facebook. And I'll send out the links like I always do. So thanks again, everybody. Have a good night and God bless. Good night, Dawn.
Good night, Pam.
listening to tonight's show. You can connect with Take Two Radio on Twitter at Take Two Radio and at Dawn Take Two Radio. You can also look us up on Facebook at Take Two Radio. Check out our website at TakeTwoRadio.com and follow us on Blog Talk so you can stay up to the minute of each episode as we add it. Each episode is always available for download immediately following each broadcast, and you can also download every podcast on iTunes. Thank you for joining us.